I want to just start by saying I am sorry that you are watching this video, and I wish you didn't have to. I'm going to show you a couple of poses that we're just going to sit in them for a bit. Um, which actually, when I was like coming up with this class, I kind of went back and forth between like, should we do like something moving to take our mind off of things, or should we just sit with things? And I went with the latter of the two options. If you want to just take your mind off of things, you know, do that if that's what's going to help you. I do think sometimes it's good for us to practice like being okay with negative emotions, even or like confusing emotions. So, I also have some meditations I've linked below this video that I think will be helpful for you because I really want you to, I encourage and invite you to be compassionate toward your mind, meaning whatever you're feeling is okay. And I truly mean that. Um, and also toward your body, be compassionate toward your body. Your body has not betrayed you. Sometimes things happen, sometimes things just suck. Okay. And that is like the reality. And maybe you want to look for a silver lining and maybe that is helpful to you. But don't force yourself to do that. Like, I think it's okay to just like sit with things and be like, this actually really sucks. So, let's set up Queen's chair. You're going to need 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks and a bolster, then you could just grab some couch cushions and that's fine. Okay. Oh, I wanted to put the pretty side toward you. Okay. And you're just going to lean up against it. Make sure you like push on it a little bit to make sure your blocks don't just like fall over. And then your hips come back up against this and you just lean back and that's it. You can always grab couch pillows for underneath your arms, or you can just sit here. If you have a little eye pillow, I highly recommend putting that on your eyes. You can keep the legs crossed. You can do soles of feet together, knees open wide. You can stretch your legs out long, whatever feels good to you. And I just encourage you to sit here and breathe. And I also just want to throw out there that, like, yeah, sometimes it's hard to sit with our feelings. Like, if you just start crying, I actually think that's really good. Okay. So, like, don't hold anything back. Don't tell yourself this is supposed to be a certain way. Like, this is just me offering you an idea of something that might help you for your current state of mind, state of body. And if it's helpful, embrace it. Like, be here fully. Let your body melt into this. If your mind is racing, let it race for a minute and let yourself just be an unattached observer. And really, you can stay here as long as you want. You could pause this video or just remember this setup, this pose, and set a timer for literally like 10 to 15 minutes for later and come back to this. But let's slowly move out of this one for now, just so I can show you some other options, okay? So if your eyes are closed, slowly blink them open. Find some gentle movement in your fingertips. And then slowly bring yourself upright. Pause here, take a breath in. And let it go. And let's move to child's pose. So come to face your bolster. You could lose the blocks. And you can use the bolster for this if you want or not. Again, couch cushion works fine, or just like regular pillows. Open the knees out wide, big toes touch behind you, and then we're just going to come forward onto the bolster. I don't want to squash my mic, so I'm going to stay up a little bit, but you can come all the way down, chest on the bolster. You can turn your head to the side, forehead down. It might look something like this. So whatever works for you. Again, I'm going to just stay up a little bit just to make sure that you can hear me. Think of relaxing your hips back toward your heels. Breathing deeply, but in a relaxed way, not forcing the breath. And you just stay here, let go, melt, relax, and breathe. And again, you have my full permission to stay in your child's pose as long as you want. Pause the video, set a timer, whatever you want to do. But let me show you two more things just to help us slow down and sit with ourselves for a bit. Okay, so first, coming back upright. We actually were here already, but we're going to be a little more intentional about it this time. Sukhasana, easy pose. Now, you could also take a block or the bolster and sit up on it, which I like because it kind of opens up the hips a little bit. If this isn't the most awkward getting into a pose, I don't know what is. And just like I said, sit your hips up on the pillow. Let the knees melt down a bit. And you just stay here. I don't want you to think about like really good posture or anything. I want you to just relax and sit. And when you go and listen to those meditations that I mentioned that I've linked below this video, this is a great posture for it. Any of these postures are, but I really like Sukhasana personally. You close the eyes, relax the brow, relax the jaw, and breathe. If you find that it's hard for you to fully let go and relax, especially if you find tension in your jaw, then you can try this. Breathe in deeply through the nose. Flutter the lips, exhale, let it go. In through the nose. Flutter the lips. In through the nose, last one just like that. And then flutter the lips. Another one you can do is inhale through the nose. Let the jaw fall open and sigh it out. Make a big sound, use your voice. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out, use your voice. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Blink your eyes open and we'll finish in Savasana. You can do Savasana flat on your back. If you have the bolster, I love a bolster underneath the knees. And same thing we've been practicing. We just sit here and we breathe and we melt. We let things go. Let your feet flop open, your palms turn toward the sky. Relax the jaw. Let the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. And, take it or leave it. But one thing you might want to try is one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Your body is not broken. Thank you for this body. Stay as long as you want, as long as you need. When you're ready, you'll move one body part at a time to slowly come out of this, coming to your side before pushing up to a seat. Pausing with the eyes closed upright. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and blinking the eyes open. Thank you for moving through this with me. It is here for you. I am here for you anytime you need it. And I just want to remind you, you are not alone. Okay? I know, especially when you have an early loss, that people might not even know that you're pregnant yet. It can feel really isolating. And I don't mean to say that it's not isolating later on. I just know from personal experience that's how it feels in the beginning. Um, but you are not alone. I am here for you. And I can almost guarantee you that if you are willing to share what has happened with you, share your story with others, other people will kind of come out of the woodwork and say, yeah, that actually happened to me too. So let's kind of all hold each other in this. I wish I could give you a real hug, but I hope that you ask someone, if they haven't already, ask someone to give you a hug because I think we all need that right now. Again, thank you for being here with me today. I wish you the best. I'm sending you all my love.